Good afternoon students, welcome to class 8 biology class, and I have discussed the pyramids of number. This is the ecological pyramids. Now going to discuss the interdependence between organisms. The interdependence between the organism. In an ecosystem, the different types of, actually the ecosystem is the habitat. The different types of organism is there. Not only the one type of organism is there. The different types of organism is there, and they are interdependent each other. Okay. The first one, the living organism don't stay in isolation, and we don't find the habitat containing only one type of individual. We cannot find in an ecosystem, in a habitat, only one type of individual. With different types of individual is that they are interdependent each other. That's why the producer, that's why the food chains occurs in the ecosystems. This is because the one form of life always depends upon the other to survive. For life always depends the others to survive. The first one, the symbiosis, the three types of interdependent relationship given in your book, the symbiosis, parasitism and the predator. Today I will discuss only the symbiosis. Symbiosis is the relationship that how to interdependence in the organism. This one type of relationship. This is the symbiosis. Okay. Now what is this symbiosis? Let's discuss. Symbiosis is the association between two organisms in which both organisms mutually benefit from the relationship. What is this? Symbiosis is actually the association between the two organisms. The symbiosis is the association or the relationship between the two organisms where the two individuals both are benefited. Okay, two individuals both are benefited. Means here that one individual and another one individual. Here the one and two I am marking here. Both are benefited. Means plus and plus. Okay, both are the benefited from this association, from this relationship. This relationship is called symbiosis. The organisms which live in symbiotic relationship are called symbionts. These are called symbionts. Symbionts. Okay, this is the organism. Organism is called symbiont, and the association and this relationship association is called symbiosis, and the organism is called symbionts. And the one example, this is excellent examples given. This is actually the common example. This is the lichen. What is this? This is a lichen. Lichen. This is the common example given in your book. And this is a very much common example. Lichen is actually the symbiotic association between the organism. Which organism means two organisms? Okay, two organisms or three organisms, two organisms. The body of lichen is made up of algae and the fungus, at times even photosynthesized bacteria. But most commonly lichen is the fungus and algae. What is the relationship between the fungus and algae? And even at a time also the photosynthesized bacteria also. Okay, but most this is the algae and fungus. And at this organism, namely the algae and fungus and the bacterium, mutually benefited each other. And the bacterium, algae and the fungus actually all are the benefited. How it is benefited? This question will come, how it will be benefited. The algae containing the chlorophyll is capable of producing food by photosynthesis. It shares the food with the fungus. In turn, they provide the water and minerals to the algae. Very important thing. This is the lichen. Lichen, what is this? Lichen, this is the most commonly, this is the algae and fungus. Sometimes the bacterium also present, but most commonly this is the algae and fungus. Here, algae means they are autotrophic. They are autotrophs. They can produce their own food. But fungus they cannot prepare their own food. They are the saprophytic or parasitic in nature. Okay, but algae prepare their food, and this food is shared with the fungus. And in turn, what is the health? But both are benefited. Means this algae also benefited. How it benefited? The fungus is provide the minerals and water to algae. The algae provides the food to fungus. Fungus provides the water and minerals to algae. That's why algae can prepare the food, and this particular food is here with the fungus. This is the symbiotic, actually mutually both are the mutually benefited, and this is the both are the benefited, and this relationship is called symbiosis, and the organism is called symbiotes. Okay, this most commonly and excellent example, this is the lichen. Lichen most common example is the algae and fungus, even also the photosynthesis and bacteria also, but most commonly algae and fungus. Another example, symbiosis in between the, another example, lichen also example, another example given in notebook. This is the symbiosis between the nitrogen fixing bacteria and leguminous plant. Leguminous plant and nitrogen fixing bacteria. The plant cannot use the actually in the leguminous plant the nitrogen fixing bacteria present. What is this relationship between them? And the actually the plant cannot actually directly cannot absorb the nitrogen. Okay, this nitrogen that form a nitrate at the salts and mix with the soil. After that they can use it, the plant. That this particular here is the bacteria nitrogen fixation bacteria. This nitrogen fixation bacteria in the leguminous plant, actually the root nodules is there. This is the suppose. This is the here. Also this is the root. Suppose this is the root. This is the root also. Okay. Here the root nodules is present. The root nodules is present. Here this is the root nodules, and these root nodules, actually this bacteria, particular this bacteria name is Rhizobium. This is the nitrogen fixing bacteria. They absorb the nitrogen into nitrogen fixing Rhizobium. They leave the root nodules and the symbiotic relationship. Okay, and this is they are the nitrogen to nitrites. In the pea plant provide the food and shelter bacteria. In turn, the bacteria fixes the atmospheric nitrogen, provide the nitrate to the plant to grow. Actually, the food or the shelter. Actually, this the plant, leguminous plant, provide the shelter to the Rhizobium bacteria, and the bacteria also helps the nitrogen and to this air nitrogen and to form a nitrite. This nitrites for this growth and development, the plant can use it. This is a symbiotic relationship. One example, if given the what is the symbiosis, please give examples. Examples here is most important. Here the 2 or 3 point, then is explain it. If 1 point, then only one example means lichen. You should write this lichen also. Okay. Very much important to relationship. This is the symbiosis and lichen and Rhizobium is a leguminous plant. Okay.